Rows and Curls. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. So guys, I'm here with another hair tutorial. I know it's been a while and you can look at me sideways, you can give me the bombastic side eye. Go ahead, give it to me, and give it to me real good, because where have I been? Where have you been? No, I've been sick. But anyways, enough about that. We're here for this hair tutorial. So I believe they're pronounced Koroba. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but they're called Koroba braids. So basically they are feed in, and I think I have 26. I will write that in the description box how much I have. And I only did 6 in the front because initially I didn't look at how to do them. I kind of just winged it and I was like, oh my gosh, it's taking too long. So, but I think eventually I found a really cool way. So I talk about it in this video, and eventually I'm going to do all of them. But for now, I think I'm just going to rock it like this, do a little bun or a top knot. So anyways, I'm going to show y'all the things that I use. So this is for organizing your yarn. I got this off Amazon. It's in my Amazon front, but I section off my hair and I put them on the peg so it's easier for me to grab the hair when I'm doing it. For wash day, I started using this new Dew collection for heat styling. Guys, I actually really love these products. I found them all on sale at Walmart for $8 each. I think they're $15 a pop. But because I'm struggling with like really dry scalp, I also use the Royal Oils line by Head & Shoulders. This is specifically for curls and coils, guys. Amazing. I also realized the reason why I was struggling with my scalp is because I didn't change my water filter. Y'all can judge me on that. Go ahead.
So we have this elongating style cream to moisture but not let your hair revert too much, and Kaleidoscope So Slick braiding gel, Yo Fave wrapper, which is the mousse, and the Platinum Shine is a sheen spray, and these smell so good. A rat tail comb for precise parting, a Y2 chrome to detangle, and a hard brush for that kitchen and your edges. You can use a needle to sew tracks, but I felt like a regular needle and regular sewing thread blended well in this situation. You'll need scissors and a lighter. So let's begin on blow dried or stretch hair, whatever is your preference. I went ahead and pre-parted my hair by rows. I personally work in 4 sections, so I parted the back separately from the front. I have 4 rows in the back and 6 rows in the front. I went ahead and parted the first row into 3 sections for 3 braids. Y'all don't mind how ashy my hands are, okay? Let's grab this styling cream. It's gonna take a little bit because we just want to give it a little bit of moisture. We don't want the hair to revert back. So in order to do knotless, you want to start off by separating that section into 3 and start as if you were starting a regular braid. I will go for 2 passes. Then you grab your hair and you put it in between the outer strand and the middle strand, and you continue to braid. You add the hair again in the middle, between the middle strand and the outer strand, and continue to braid. And then you do it again. Add hair between the middle strand and the outside strand and continue to braid. And you'll continue to do this until the braid is as full or as thick of a size that you would like it to be. But you also want to make sure that the braid is proportionate to the part, because you don't want to have a big part with tiny little braids, and you don't want to have a tiny part with big braids. So you just want to make sure that it's proportionate. So here I am checking the mirror just to make sure that the size is good enough, and feeling it, checking it twice. I like to have a small handheld mirror close by just so that I can use it in the mirror that's in front of me just to check to make sure that, you know, the braid is proportionate. And then here I am just braiding all the way down to the end. So I did use pre-stretched Cankalon here, and this is in 1B. I just realized I didn't talk about the hair. So because it's pre-stretched, it's easier for me to manipulate and manage, and I don't have to worry about the ends unraveling. So now I'm going to show you guys how I do it again. So I divided that section into 3. I braid about 2 passes. I added my hair in between the middle strand and the outer strand. And sometimes I have a little bit of problems, so I have to shake out the hair to add it back in. And then I'm going to braid at least 2 passes. Now I'm going to grab another strand of hair and I'm going to add it in between the middle strand and the outer strand. An easier way of viewing this is think of passing the hair to your thumb and index finger, because if you're passing the hair to your thumb and index finger, you are also placing it between the middle strand and the outer strand. You see how I did that there? I passed it to my thumb and index finger, and then I continued to braid. And then you just want to make sure that you added enough pieces to make sure that the strand is equal or a good size according to your part. Now I'm just showing you my progress so far. I did 4 braids in the second row, 5 braids in the third row, and 3 braids at the fourth row, totaling 15 braids in the back. Here's a sneak peek of how I prep the braid. I use the brush just to brush up the front. I really don't show you how I use the braiding gel, but I do use it to make my part a little bit more precise. And I put a little bit on the hair before I braid. I don't put a lot because I hate how the gel leaves my hair sticky. I don't like it to clog my pores. So for me personally, I don't use a lot. I also add the gel when I'm getting to the ends of my hair and I want to blend it in with the braiding hair. As you can see, I just took a little bit of gel to help, but that messed me up. So we're gonna go back and fix that little boo-boo we have there. I end up fixing it off camera. Now here's a closer look on how I start the knotless braid. So I do 2 passes, grab the hair, and I'm going to pass the hair to my index and finger and thumb. Continue to braid. And you want to make sure that you're holding the hair tightly. Pass it to the index and middle finger, line it up, and then braid tightly. And I do struggle, as you can see here, I am struggling. I end up doing this braid over, but I left that footage in there because I wanted you guys to see that it can be difficult, but it's okay. I'm almost done and I'm still having a hard time, but practice makes perfect. Definitely don't give up. Yes, you might get frustrated, but at the end of the day, it's all gonna be worth it. Like, you're gonna feel so accomplished that, number 1, you did your hair yourself. 2, you saved a ton of money. And 3, practice makes perfect. And we're also teaching ourselves patience, resilience, all of that. After that epic fail with the last braid, this one for sure, I gave myself a pep talk. You can see I'm adjusting the hair, pulling it tight before I reach for more hair. I was trying to come up with strategies and solutions to make this process a little bit more easier for me when I'm readjusting my fingers to reach for more hair. So as you can see, your girl is struggling. I'm over here shaking just to make sure I get it tight. And this is typically how I be looking. Like, I be struggling just to make sure I get this hair tight and that this knotless is not going anywhere. Finally made it to the last braid. I'm just brushing it, adding a little bit of the braiding gel, and then I'm going to begin this last knotless braid. So you should be getting just a little bit of a closer look. I'm going to show you exactly where I'm going to place the hair, right there between the outer strand and the middle strand. Gave it to my thumb and my index finger and pull tight and braid. Now when you're pulling, just make sure that you're pulling upward and not necessarily away, because if you're pulling away, then you're only hurting yourself. You're not really pulling upward to grasp the braid tight. And when you add hair, just make sure that you grab all of it, because as you can see, I had to adjust because I almost missed a bit of a strand. I'm showing you again where to place it between the outer strand and the middle strand. And then in these last few clips, you're gonna see me grabbing some of the braiding gel and adding it in just so I can make sure that my hair is blending seamless with the braiding hair.
I didn't realize how long it was gonna take me to roll and sew these. I think these took probably 30-40 minutes, and I only did 6. I took this one out so I could show you, but after watching a couple videos, and sorry about this, guys, I'm recording from my phone because I'm using my camera. I saw that they said to burn the ends, so I had cut the ends, and like just trial and error, I took a strand and I tied them together, but it's just really fuzzy, and I don't like how fuzzy it is. And like, I'm scared to take the scissors to cut the fuzz because I'm not trying to accidentally cut my hair. And I know I should be able to tell because like this hair is blunt, but I just got a cut not too long ago, so my ends are blunt too. So what we're gonna do is braid it all the way to the end, and then we are going to burn the end. So I saw this, the girl who did Skylar braids said that. So we're gonna burn, yo guys, I can't remember the last time I burned these. I'm typically putting my hair in hot water. So we're gonna burn the end. She also burned the end after she sewed it together too. I'm like, girl, you should guys. So now we can get a nice circle, or I should say unique circle. So now we're gonna roll it. Wow, this is so much easier. Wow, I wish I did this earlier or yesterday. So we're gonna roll it. And the way I want the braids to frame my face is kind of like layered. This one, I think I'm gonna sew it up one more time. So we want it layered. So I'm looking in the mirror to make sure that it's at the length. I want to go 1, 2, 3. She said to go through 4 points. So you want to go down, across. Yeah, you want to go down, up, that way and this way. But she did it halfway so that the curl wouldn't like bend. So what I saw her do was she went halfway and came out the middle. Halfway and came out the middle. And then from the middle to the outside. Oh my goodness, so much easier. Now I feel like I could do the whole head. So much easier. So now let me check to make sure the height is what I want it to be. I'm gonna do it one more time. I'm gonna get closer so y'all can see. So go halfway, come out the middle, and then from the middle, go out. Right? And then after you do that, oh my gosh, it looks so much easier. Now I wanna go through and fix all of them. The ones that I did. So now you want to secure it. So what I'm going to do, like if you sew, you know how to sew. I need my mirror in front of me, but it's not. So I'm going to go here. And what I did was I kept going through and doing that. But what I saw her do was go through again, go through the hole again. So I went through the hole 3 times and I pulled it tight. So you can either do that or you can do this. Go through, make a slip knot, tie a knot, go again, go through, slip knot. Ooh, there you go. And then cut. And then what she did was burn that. But guys, I'm not gonna do that because my hair is definitely there. So for me in my house, we will not be doing that. But if you want, you can go back and burn right there. Wow, it lays so much better than the others. Look at this one. See, this is what I was talking about. You see that? And I probably could just push it right through. So let's do this one over as well. Doing to take them out is I pull it from the strand. So let me show y'all what I mean. Like right here, you can see that gap, and that's where I'm gonna cut. And I'm gonna take this thread out because I don't want that sticking out. So we're just gonna repeat the same thing we did with the other one. roll it. See how fuzzy? It's so fuzzy. I'm not cutting it, guys. So we're just gonna roll. You wanna roll it flat. So it's laying right on top of each other. And now let's measure. I think this is good. All right, remember we're gonna go through and stop in the middle. I hope you guys can see that. Go through the middle. Go back out. I don't think this one is gonna come out as nice as that. I don't think I started rolling. And then be sure that you sew the strand, like the actual braid. Sew the circle to the braid, because that's what's gonna hold it up. If that makes sense. Not the strand, but this braid. Make sure you sew it to it. So it's always good to do your research before trying hairstyles, because guys, I was just trying to figure out, which is what I typically do. Like, I do hairstyles that I have no idea how to do, and I just try to figure it out. But I'm happy that I went and watched a video just to find an easier way to sew these things together. Because if I had continued the way that I was going, guys, I would have never finished. And that's why I was just like, you know what, I'm only gonna do the front and the back, like yesterday, how I wore it, because I went to the event, wore it in a low bun, and I could post a picture. But this is cute because you always put it in a top knot. And I think either I might finish it or I might do those, you know, those loops everybody's doing. I forgot what they're called. And you kind of like go all the way up. I think I might do this and that. Just make it the same length. If I want to keep it like layer in a bob, I think I might do that. Because guys, I don't think I have the patience. Look, I gotta go back and fix this. I don't think I have the patience to sew all of this. Into that, we're gonna finish my hair off. And so let's go on with the platinum shine first. Kaleidoscope. She's almost done. But yeah, this was gifted to me. This was a gifted color. Really fuzzy right here. This is my stress spot, so the hair is kind of short there. After I lay my edges, I like to lay them with this wrapping paper. It also protects my edges from when I'm doing my makeup, and it saves my head ties too, because I hate putting foundation on my head ties. And we're gonna lay it like this so that this part can marinate. Really hope that this tutorial was very helpful. This hairstyle overall took me maybe 3.5–4 hours just to put in the braids, probably less than that. What really took a lot of time was like curling them and sewing them, but once I did my research and I found an easier way, it was much simpler. I really hope that this was informative. If you ever tried this style, please comment and tell me what was hard about it, what did you love about it, how did you like wearing it. It's fine right now because I don't have it on my neck, but when I'm doing stuff around the house, like it's hitting me in the eyes, but it's fine because I can always just put a head tie on. But I really love this hairstyle. I love doing braids with bigger parts. I feel like it's less tension on my edges and just my stress spot. But I really love them and I can't wait to style them up. Thank you so much for stopping by, chilling with your girl, Zija Rows and Curls. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with a friend. Thank you so much for stopping by. Sincerely, Koroba. Sincerely, bye.